Donald Trump just landed in Saudi Arabia, and on day one, he's already signed a jaw-dropping $142 billion arms deal. But this visit isn't just about weapons, it's about power, tech, and who gets to shape the future of the Middle East. Get ready, because President Donald Trump has kicked off his Middle East tour with a bang, literally and figuratively. On the very first day of his 4-day trip, Trump and Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman inked a staggering $142 billion arms deal, making headlines around the world. But that's just the start. This isn't just about military gear, it's a high-stakes partnership. As part of the agreement, Saudi Arabia will pump $20 billion into the US economy, focusing on cutting-edge sectors like artificial intelligence. In return, the United States will deliver a wide range of advanced warfighting equipment to the kingdom. Trump's goal? Lock in more than $1 trillion in trade deals by the time this whirlwind tour wraps up. He's also heading to Qatar and the United Arab Emirates, hoping to boost ties and secure economic wins across the Gulf. There's been plenty of pomp and pageantry on this first stop, but behind the red carpets and handshakes lies a bigger story, one of shifting alliances, big money ambitions, and strategic power plays. This visit is historic. It's the second time Riyadh has been chosen as the first stop for Trump's presidency, something Saudi officials aren't taking lightly. According to Saudi political analyst Ali Shahabi, that symbolism matters. It signals just how close the US-Saudi relationship has become, especially compared to the cooler tone during the Biden era. And if you're wondering what's on Saudi Arabia's shopping list beyond tanks and missiles, it's access to America's most advanced technology. AI, nuclear energy, military systems, tech that's normally off limits. But now, the Saudis are getting signs from Washington that those barriers might be coming down. Of course, this isn't just a one-way street. Saudi investments aren't just flowing into American companies. They're also designed to bring those firms into the kingdom. Think joint ventures, technology transfer, and setting up shop in Saudi Arabia itself. But let's talk politics. The regional picture is just as crucial. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman has been personally urging the US to stay engaged in the region. From the crisis in Gaza, to sanctions on Syria, to Iran's nuclear talks. Saudi Arabia wants to stay in the loop, and this visit is helping keep those conversations going. And yes, this marks a massive turnaround. From the days when the kingdom was labelled a pariah state after the murder of journalist Jamal Khashoggi. Even President Biden, who once vowed to isolate Saudi Arabia, ended up visiting and softening his stance. Bottom line, this isn't just a flashy tour, it's a major moment in global politics. Gulf nations like Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and the UAE are no longer content to be sidelines players. They want a seat at the top table, and President Trump is showing he's ready to pull up a chair.